The 3 players you feel the Lions must re-sign this offseason. 3 names, and you got the names right up there of the Lions free agents. Take your pick. Who are the 3 must re-signs of this list?
Unanimously, I get Carlton Davis across the board is what I'm hoping, but sheesh.
Must re-sign.
Must resign? Carlton Davis, Kevin Zeitler. Man, when you put the must on there is where it gets a little bit tough after
Right,
this.
must, not musty, must.
Sheesh.
Only 3.
I have to sit on this one for a little bit. I know Carlton
Pause.
Davis is
Yeah,
Zeitler.
pause.
Flannel, where are you at, brother?
Davis, Zeitler, Patrick, for money purposes.
Not mad at that. Huh?
The only one that'll cost a bunch, I think, is Carlton Davis.
Yeah. Koolaid.
Oh man, I'm still kind of looking at Derek Barnes in that linebacker core,
Interesting.
man.
Interesting.
I think that might be my 3rd one right now.
Okay.
I wanted to see a little bit more out of Iffy. He was somebody I had a lot of hope for, but
Yeah.
I just don't know if he fits right now, especially with where our safeties are.
So you said Carlton Davis, Barnes,
Zeitler,
and Zeitler.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I like the Tim Patrick one, but yeah, I'll go Barnes.
All right, Jay Bizzle.
Give me Carlton, Zeitler, and Levi.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh, you giving Levi that bag?
Yeah, he ain't getting
I'm
the bag.
hesitant about that one too.
Yeah, he wouldn't get the bag, but I mean,
Dang, this was an interesting one, bro.
all right.
Chase?
GPT.
I'm gonna go with Kaminsky. I think we missed him, just on the defensive line.
Agreed.
Skipper, I think, shore up the offensive line and just have him being able to plug and play anywhere. And then Carlton Davis.
All right.
Not mad at it.
I know the chat got something on
Chat
that.
is it's fired out right now. Mitten made Tim Patrick, Davis, and Zeitler, Chuck Brewer, Davis, Skipper, and Zeitler. I'm seeing JJE, Carlton Davis, Zeitler, and Barnes. Let me see here, because there's some Tigers ones that came through too. But Eric Allen, Davis, Zeitler, and Iffy Melifonwu. Man, I would really love to see Iffy be able to punch home on that potential. But Justin, Jelena, Davis, Zeitler, and Patrick. Davis, Kaminsky, and Levi from Terrell Lamar. Saw a little bit some Barnes love there. Randall Smalls, Barnes, Patrick, and Awosika.
Coyote.
Coyote. C-Note 313, CD, Barnes, and Tim Patrick. And A-Dis 4-1, Davis, Tim Patrick, and Derek Barnes. It's dope to see the chat family just as engaged as they are. It looks like Zeitler and Carlton Davis are the most consistent.
Yeah.
And the third one that's rotating between effectively players like a Derek Barnes or a Tim Patrick.
Yeah. So my 3 would be Carlton Davis, of course. I think that's universally known. Dan Skipper and Tim Patrick.
All right.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a triple threat?
I think so.
Goodness gracious. Hey, great job on that one, man.
Hey,
I know
appreciate
we
it.
haven't done triple threat in a while.
Yeah, this
And
is
so
fun.
it was like, it was dope, man, that you definitely, I'm going to,
This is gonna be in a rotation, man.
let's rock.
We about to make some changes around
And
here.
the chat family as well, man. The chat family as well, the way that they participated, stayed engaged, and gave some pretty great answers. And they even invoked the spirit of Flannel past today.
Right. He's a changed man, y'all. Remember that.
I love it. We'll jump into how many videos did we get this week?
So we got 3 videos this week. We can definitely start those off with. And a special segment brought to you by the help of KG, which I like to thank you once again.
Of
and
course.
something that I like to call Get Your Shit Off.
Hey,
Let's go.
Hey.
First up, let's hear from our guy, Devin the Dog.
Hey, what up, Koolaid? What up, gang? What up, Woodward Sports crew? Yo, you already know it's Devin the Dog, 51 Clothing. Let's get it. Yo, I only got one question and one question only. Flannel, where the J-Mo jersey at, bruh? I've been watching 4 years. I'm gonna need that jersey on, homie. I won this round. I win you lose. Let's get it. But that's all I gotta say. I appreciate everybody. Let's go. We're sports.
That's
Shout out to
fine.
Devin the Dog.
Christ, you have to re-adjudicate this again and again and again and again after I already paid
man.
up on the first show that I was back from my leave.
We
He wore
gonna,
the jersey.
we gonna need a new table.
Oh my God, bro.
Flannel.
People want the jersey more.
Do you want me to live in it?
I feel like
That
they
would be
do.
funny. Can you imagine a reality TV show like that?
Do you want me to live in it? Do you want me to cut the sleeves off? Do you want me to sleep in it? Do you want me to bathe in it? Is that what you want?
In his defense, he might not have saw you wear it the episode that you came back.
That's true.
Well,
Yeah.
too bad you missed out.
You gonna get a domestic abuse charge on the
On
table,
the table.
bro. Like, you headbutted the table, slapped the
Flannel
table,
versus
stood on the
table.
table.
Like, I get it, Devin.
You
I
don't
get
give
it.
a
It's
fuck
fun.
about the table.
It's fun. We have a laugh about it. You got me there. I paid my price. I paid my comeuppance. Do you want me to do it 5 times? Do you want me to do it for a week? Do you want me to do it for a month? Should I do it over there? Should I do it in there? Should I do it under a house? Should I do it over a mouse? I don't know. Oh.
I know he'll
Sam,
do it.
watch your blood pressure.
I know
Watch
he'll
your
do it
blood
for a
pressure.
super chat. Throw them bills.
We were supposed to take him to the Coney too. We still ain't
We
did
ain't
that.
done
we didn't do that.
That's the thing. I never agreed to that.
Never agreed to
I know Stick comes in here wilding out, being all zany and like, oh my God, we should give Sam a J-Mo day. We should take him, like, trying to basically paint me into a corner or something. I agreed to what I agreed with and I paid it up.
Ooh, shit, Flannel is hot.
6 mile. What's the matter with 6 mile Coney?
You're right. My boy Flannel scared to
just
go to the
chill
Coney,
guys,
man. We just trying to get you some food at 1 in the morning, man. It's not that bad. 1 in the morning. No, Coney just tastes better at 1 in the
Hey, you
morning.
know
It
what?
really do.
I'm gonna need the chat family to start sending in more videos, dog.
Dog, for real.
Already, video
Yeah,
number
already.
one.
And direct him at Flannel. Direct him at Flannel so he can keep beating the table's ass for some reason.
Oh,
Oh, man.
All right, next up, we got a common friend, me and Flannel. Austin, we used to work at the radio station
Oh.
together as well, too. What's up?
I'm sorry, Sky Dog.
Oh, boy.
God.
What now?
Wait, did anyone check to see if it was a Stafford jersey or not?
Lord, I'm not even going to dignify
Hold on. We didn't look at the back.
I was thinking about that. Like,
We didn't look at the back.
I think
No, I'm talking shit.
They just dropped the new jerseys this year. Cut the man some break. They never even made Stafford.
That's Chase saying that. Cut him some slack.
I use my own bleeping money.
They never made Stafford jerseys in the Motor City Muscle. It's fine.
He could have got it custom. He could have got it custom.
A custom
He could have got it
Stafford.
custom. I'm just saying.
Oh, my
man.
God.
I believe him alone.
Hey, if
All
you guys
right.
want to ride the man, at least put some money in his pocket like the goddamn horse and Meyer, man.
was it Sally the horse?
Right.
Sandy. Yeah,
Sandy's
Chase with the
Chat
analogies.
GPT.
Yeah, he had the analogies on deck, man.
He said,
God.
he said, ride him like Seabiscuit.
Oh, let's not do that.
Yeah,
Some grown-ass men.
let's not do that.
Oh, snap.
Like I said, next up is both me and Flannel's guy from CSX, one Mr. Austin. Get your shit off.
Hey guys, so with the
Oh.
Red Wings kind of on this surge that they're on in the new year here, are we looking at them being buyers at the trade deadline? And if so, what kind of pieces do you think they could acquire to kind of push them in the hump to go to the playoffs?
Shout out, Austin. That's a great
Shout out,
question.
Austin.
And honestly, I know this is going to be kind of a boring answer. I think at this point with where they're at, I would like the Red Wings to stay pat. I don't want them to sell. I don't think it's really worth them to buy because I don't think they're a piece away from a Stanley Cup. And you're seeing guys like Edvinsson finally play a full season and play very well. Albert Johansson's played a lot better lately. Marco Kasper is looking like a future maybe star, a point a game guy since he's been promoted to the front to the top line. So I think they just continue with the youth movement and hope that guys like Nate Danielson and ASP continue to matriculate up. And maybe next year they'll be in position to make this kind of move.
Yeah, and shout out to Austin Zadar, man. That's my homie, bro. We go back, man. We actually had the same classes at Specs Howard.
snap.
We worked on a lot of stuff together, and then I was the best man at his wedding, man. So shout out. I haven't talked to him in a long time because I'm not on social like that. But big shout out to my boy Austin Z, man. Good to see you, bro.
You were the
That's
best
what's
man
up.
at his wedding?
Yeah, bro.
Wow. I didn't know
Wow.
we had that like mutual connection.
No, that's
Damn.
crazy. I didn't know y'all knew him like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's my guy, man. For his wedding gift, I gave him the ball that tore Corey Hunter threw to me. So
wow.
yeah,
Damn,
yeah,
that's what's up, man.
Yeah, shout
Man,
out
the
to him,
6
bro.
degrees of separation in this chat.
That's
it just
crazy,
continues
man.
to
That's so
be smaller
wild.
and smaller and more tight than we even knew.
Yeah, it's crazy. Shout
That's
out
what's
Austin
up.
Z, man. That's my guy.
That's what's up. And finally, we have our guy, the well-known Freddie Felt 313.
Let's go.
What up, though? You already know DVE
Yeah.
313 Woodward Sports Chat. Woo crew, how we feeling? I have a take. Wondering what your thoughts are. Off season. Every athlete has it. You get to rest. You get to recharge, relax, not think about sports. Go to Cancun for a little bit. Here's my question: should sports fans also have an off season? Because this stuff goes year round. We're rooting for one of these 4 teams around the clock. Me personally, I gave this team everything, mind, body, and soul. And I'm exhausted, man. All the way back from going to the draft in April, all the way up until the bitter end against the Commanders in the playoffs. So I'm taking a break. I'm not watching sports. I don't want to talk about it. I want to listen to any sports shows until March Madness. That's my break. Little under 2 months. Speaking of March Madness, it's a religious holiday in my house. I take PTO Thursday, Friday, a year in advance. From Thursday to Friday, don't bother me. If you're my parents, I don't care. Don't bother me. So I'm taking a break from it. That's my question to you. Should fans have an off season? What do you think? Let me know. One pride till the wheels fall off.
Damn right.
You know what?
Let's get it.
When you're as like invested as we know he is, both not just as it relates to the spirit that he has for this team, but financially and boots on the ground and all that, I get it. Sometimes you just kind of need a little bit of a rest, a little bit of a break. I know us when that Lions season is over, and we're not running all in a million different directions to make a million different things happen, which we do gladly every single Lions season. You feel a little bit more recharged, and now you're ready to go right back into it, man. Ready to go.
You're right, Freddie. I'm not capable. And I wish I was, because I think I'd be a more well-rounded human being if I was. And shout out to you, Freddie, because you probably are a more well-rounded human being than I am. But just with the March Madness example, and this is just me, this doesn't have to apply to you. Michigan is probably going to make it. What seed they'll get, time will tell. I want to watch the journey. I want to go to Chrysler a couple of more times. I've already been to Chrysler 3 times this season, and it's been a lot of fun. So with that specific example, I will continue to follow Michigan basketball. And, of course, with the Red Wings and the Pistons, I mean, how can you not right now? But, Freddie, if you need this break, by all means take it, because sports, they don't always love you back. In fact, most of the time they don't.
It also doesn't help that we work in the sports industry, so we kind of can't take a break. I wish I could have, though, absolutely. And Freddie meant that shit. Like, I thought he was just talking at first. We have not seen him in the chats. Like, he has not been involved, bro. He is really taking a break, man. So shout out to Freddie, man.
Yeah, and he still makes sure to tap in and say what up, though, to us, which is dope. But he's being true to word right now. And it's like, you know what? If you need that, you need that. For us, I know I'm always tapped in. My rip the Band-Aid off was always tapping into Sports Center, tapping into Foxwood, tapping into the radio, tapping in 11:30, 97.1 after the season was over, or after a big loss, or even after the big wins. Because you know what, during the off season, man, that's just the way that I processed it. But I did know some friends growing up that they just unplugged when it was over. When Lions season was over, they unplugged. So, what about you, brother?
I think the older I get, the more interest I find in a lot of different things. Like, I feel like my love of sports has always stayed the same. But, I learn about new things, find interest in them, and, I'm always trying to expand my own horizons a little bit. So I don't want to say, like, they're, like, the summertime, it's probably, like, when I probably, like, go away from the screen as much and start, like, diving into, like, the participation of, like, the sports world. So, I'd say if that's, like, you want to call that, like, my off season.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what, man? For us, it's all part of it. And it's honestly, working at Woodward Sports has brought such a completely different perspective of this world, and I'm glad to be a part of it. And shout out to our guy Flannel Sam as well, man. Listen, bro, he paid up on that bet, y'all.
I did.
He did. And it was a JMO jersey, and it was epic. I know. I don't think Devin watched that show.
Yeah, he probably did.
But we
He probably
do got to
didn't.
stand up for our guy Flannel
I
Sam.
appreciate
It was in public. It was at Feldman.
It was.
Yeah.
Right.
So
No.
he has witnesses.
No, and we're good. It's just I'm held to standards that nobody else here. Even after I pay up and say I was wrong, you won't get off my back. So, anywho, I think that's the show because me and Justin got to record.
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
let's
yeah,
rock,
yeah.
It is.
man.
Yeah, let's get that out of
Hey,
here.
Woodward wings.